Hey ass checking in from outer space. No, I'm just kidding. I'm at my mom's place. Uh, I wanted to just provide a bit of an update because I went back to uploading on maybe not a regular schedule, but a more consistent schedule, and then I disappeared again. So I wanted to apologize for that. I am dealing with grief right now, and I don't really want to get into it, but I'm dealing with grief about a family member right now, and that on top of just multiple other things happening. Anyways, one of my family members wound up in the hospital with a ruptured appendix, and they recovered. They're fine. They're back home now, and they just, it scared everybody because they are older, and they came home the day before Thanksgiving, actually, so they've been doing fine for quite some time now, but it was just the scare of it all, especially with everything that's been happening this year. So there's that. Also, I did this, I don't know how. I woke up with my finger screwed up the one morning, and I think it was yesterday was what day? Okay, so it probably would have been, I got checked out Wednesday, so Wednesday. So I woke up with it this way Monday, hurting, and my mom said it was jammed, so she said pull on it, try to get it to unjam itself. It helps, and didn't work. Tuesday was still bad. Wednesday it was curled up completely against my hand. I'm not gonna actually do it with this finger because I really don't want to take it out of the spline, but it was literally curled up completely against my hand, almost like that, more like that, and I couldn't completely straighten it, and it really hurt. So they said I probably pulled it doing something to it, which I don't know how you do that in your sleep, but okay. Add it to the many injuries I've given myself while trying to sleep somehow. And I'm supposed to wear the splint for a couple of days and then just rest it and ice it and all that. And the only time I'm not supposed to wear it is when I'm showering. So I'm supposed to even wear this when I'm sleeping, which I did last night. And it doesn't really feel that much different, honestly. It's a little awkward, but it stops the entirety of my hand of hurting unless I use it the wrong way trying to live my everyday life, which in that case then it goes back to hurting in that moment. Or when I bang it against something, which I tend to do because I like to reach out and touch walls when I walk around. And I tend to go out and go like that to the wall and put my injured side of my hand against it. I didn't realize how much I did that until I injured that side of my hand. The things you don't realize that you do until you cannot do them is absolutely astounding. So that's been fun to deal with. And then on top of that, we have, yes, that is a pride flag. I'm at my mother's apartment. We have a snowstorm. So that has also been fun to watch. It's the first real snow of the year, so that's great. I really like it. Also, I showered to go out to urgent care for like the first time in like probably close to a week. So I'm playing with my hair and I'm really excited, which is gonna make it get oily faster, which is gonna make me sad because then I have to shower again. But I did it and I got out and I peopled even though I hadn't slept at all the night before. My mental health was actually coming out of the pandemic. I mean, it was bad, but it was still doing pretty well 2020 circumstances, all things considered, 2020 circumstances considered. And then some things happened in the family, and now I'm grieving. My mom is grieving, and it's just, I don't really want to go into it. It's really not my place to, say names or really go into the situation, but it's just, from September on, has just been really, really, really rough. And for my mom and I, and some other family members. And obviously, Thanksgiving was rough with older family member at that, just out of the hospital, and everything that entailed. So it has just been a horrible last few months, and you just keep pushing through. That's what I've had to do. I've had to try to keep pushing through, because at this point there's really nothing else I can do. I have tried writing some more. I have tried to put some more of my thoughts down on paper and tried to listen to music and go back and edit some of my old writing, which now I want to bang my head against the wall because I can't believe I wrote so horribly. Yes, I'm aware it's a first draft. Writers, don't at me. Don't come at me. I know the first draft is not supposed to be the final product. But still, holy crap, I thought I could write better than that. Dang on. So yeah, just an update on everything. I was hoping to put a video up on Thanksgiving Day, because I did have a couple of my family members out, and that day turned out to be a day that I wasn't expecting, so I wasn't able to get anything, and I have not had the strength in grieving and everything to put many videos up since everything has happened. So the content may not be as plentiful as you guys may have hoped and I had hoped, because I don't really have that much to talk about right now. I am handling the grief pretty well. I am, emotionally eating a little bit, but I'm aware of, the coping skills to use and stuff like that. I'm very aware of my boundaries and all of that. I am taking care of myself, and I am also talking to my therapist. Yes, I have a therapist. No, I'm not ashamed of it. Anybody who doesn't like it, well, that's their problem. At this point, I'm going to do what I need to do for me. So, yeah, at this point, there's not really that much to say. Mama and I did have to quarantine because there's a slim chance we got exposed to COVID, and I haven't paid attention to the specifics of the disease, but when you get faced with that kind of thing, you think about the fact that you could have died. It brings a new meaning to things. It really does. It brings a whole new meaning to life, to your actions, to your choices, to everything like that. And that's probably as close as I've gotten to a near-death experience. And it changes a part of you. It really does. It's not something to be taken lightly, that kind of thing. Would you shush over there? Anyway, so I guess that's all for the update. It's been tough, but I'm hanging in. I hope you guys are doing well. Hope everyone's holding on. I hope you're still fighting. It's fucking hard. But one foot in front of the other, we gotta do this. I love y'all. Peace, mother chickens.